What's good, everybody? It's your brother New Breed coming through with another live stream. I see y'all rolling in. What's going on? Jordan's in the house. Be living. What up? Art of War's in the building. What's going on, Brandy? Hello, Grace is in the house. The real G Gotti. Natisha, what's up? Charles, what's going on? Man, peace and blessings to y'all. I'm glad y'all catching another broadcast. So let me get this right, y'all. The same people that was singing y'all's praises are now trying to dig your grave. What a phenomenon, ain't it? Now, I know a lot of you all can truly relate to this particular message because I've been getting a real uptick in DMs and emails. And a lot of y'all are wondering why it seems like people gravitate towards you very naturally. They treat you with a certain level of honor, respect, and admiration. But for whatever reason, they be switching up. They be changing. Now, you stayed the same. You the same person that you have always been. But for whatever reason, people are moving underhanded, real shady. And all of a sudden, they just reveal the malice and visceral that they got in their hearts for you. And you're trying to figure out why, right? Well, first and foremost, y'all, congratulations. You are members of an elite group of individuals. Very, very special people. See, the Most High chose you to be peculiar. He chose you to be set apart. He chose you to stand out and not fit in. So you can expect parasites, energy vampires. You can expect people to try to get close to you. You can expect people to try to gainsay and soothsay off of your essence. It comes with the territory. See, brothers and sisters, we balance out the universe. We balance out the world as we know it. And somebody has to carry their cross. Somebody has to deal with the adversary or adversity in general. Because everybody else is just going with the flow. Everybody else is trying to fit in. Everybody's trying to do everything but stand out, right? And when you are following the narrow path, you're going to be very innovative. You're going to be very creative. And a lot of people are going to gravitate towards you, brothers and sisters, because a lot of y'all can stand on your own. You don't mind being alone. People see that. Some people envy that. Some people fear that because they fear what they don't understand. I'm telling you. So now they switching up. Now all of a sudden, the same people who was utilizing that flattery, they all got hatred towards you. Very interesting, ain't it? Let me tell you, what that goes to show is just because somebody is coming with a certain level of, I would say, what would be the word for that? Just because somebody's coming with a certain level of enthusiasm when it comes to building with you in any capacity, right? Doesn't mean that that's how they truly feel and how things truly are. Even Satan can appear like an angel of light. That's right. 1 John 4 and 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits, whether they are of God, because many false prophets are gone into the world. Look, we got to know how to test the spirits. Test the spirits of people. See if a person is a energy vampire. See if they respect your time. If somebody don't respect your time, they don't respect you. You got to keep that in mind. If somebody don't respect your time, they don't respect you. You got to test these things. Sometimes just giving somebody some time, you'll find out that they were too assertive with trying to enter into your life. Why? Because they had ulterior motives. They had motives. And then your brothers and sisters will find out soon as they don't get what they were looking for from you, all hell breaks loose. They did not get what they wanted from you. Why? Because a lot of y'all got intuition, y'all got insight. The Most High blessed you with that gift. So you show levels of resistance towards that person. And since you showed resistance, they showed their horns. I'm telling you, that's how it goes. And for a lot of you all, this is the story of your life. This happens all the time. And it's a burden that God's chosen people have to endure a lot of the times because we're living in a world where people are physically, mentally, and spiritually codependent on other people way too much, more than they rely on the Creator. James 4 and 4, ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with God? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of God. That's a fact. See, brothers and sisters, all right, they tried to knock people out the chat. Do me a favor, pound the like button. If you're entering the broadcast, hit the like. Also, let me know if I'm streaming seamlessly, y'all. Let me know if y'all can hear and see me, and all of that good stuff, right? And help spread the message by liking the video. Yeah, it lagged out for a second, but we back, right? It's because I'm in the country, man. That's all it is. But some of y'all are public enemy number one in your community, in your family, at your workplace. And you're probably wondering why. Well, I make it plain for you. The Most High chose you with a very special purpose. And when you got a purpose, there's always going to be these agents of chaos trying to derail the mission. They're going to try to derail it. That's why, if you notice, brothers and sisters, the same people who spoke very highly of you, I mean, they spoke so highly of you, how in an instant, by show of ones, if you can relate to this, you've had people in your life that spoke so highly of you, but at the slightest offense, they speak like you were the lowest of the low, like you were the most wicked, disgusting person in the world. Where do you think that comes from? That's how they always felt. 9 times out of 10, brothers and sisters, they're doing that because they did not get what they want from you, or they're not getting what they want from you. A lot of y'all wondering why people switching up. A lot of people switching up because you set healthy boundaries for yourself. A lot of people switched up because you actually got on your purpose. A lot of people switched up simply because you are focused. And they don't want you to be focused because they were sent by Satan to derail your mission. And they can see that you're too focused for them to get close. They cannot get close to you. It's nothing worse than one of these agents out here who tries to insert themselves in your life. That's why you got to be aware. Be aware who you dealing with. Somebody says like they hate to see you have something of your own. That's a fact. Somebody says I'm in college and trying to eliminate Department of Education. That's the only future I see for a young black man trying to get an education in computer systems. Yeah, there's a lot going on right now in politics. I'll discuss that at another time, though. Somebody said, real spill, you see people's true colors when they can't get what they want, or close to you, or the attention and energy are on them, right? And that's what it's about. Some of you all of a sudden not getting those invites. James, thanks for the support. Some of you all can feel the difference in them handshakes. You can see the smiles, but something ain't right. Body language is off. And you wondering what's going on. Why these people changing? Well, brothers and sisters, it's because that's their mission. That's their goal, to try to stop your purpose. But you know what you got to do? Keep it moving. You have got to keep it moving. Don't let these people stop your purpose, brothers and sisters. Yeah, some of y'all see the cold stares, all of that. Somebody said, I was asked by my mother to go on a family vacation to Jamaica, and I quickly declined. Interesting. See, I already know what this stream going to turn into. There's a lot of people with a lot of questions about what's going on in the world. Hey, y'all, we live. We can chop it up on whatever, man, but let's see. Love Peace says, new breed, a family member asked if I wanted a couple burritos. I said no. They looked at me and said, what? They looked at me and said, you're acting strange. Hey, maybe they was trying to poison you. No, I'm joking, man. I'm joking. Nah, but all jokes to the side, man. I know how it is. But at the end of the day, brothers and sisters, whatever don't break you just make you stronger. Some of you all have to deal with a lot of slander, smear campaigns, all kind of wickedness. All because people can't get what they want out of you. It's so simple. All you can do is keep being your authentic self in this fake world where everybody is phony, everybody is vain, everybody is just chameleons out here. Nobody's being their authentic selves. All you got to do is just keep on being you. The right people will come into your life eventually, even if a lot of the tares got to get weeded out. You may have to rebuild from scratch all over again. You may have to delete every number in your contact just to start over from scratch, because a lot of them people just wasn't right for you. It's been many times I had to cut off my circle. It's been many times I had to rebuild. Listen, brothers and sisters, I'm gonna tell you, 2025, going into this year, we already here, right? Y'all see what they doing in the government. They trying to purge out everybody, right? They trying to purge using immigration. They trying to purge using the judicial system. They trying to purge. You got to do some purging too. You may have to empty out that whole contact list. Why? Because it brings forth new energy, which is new people. You take away those people in your circle or in your life that aren't for you, all of a sudden you start to attract better people. Yeah, clean house. Clean out your social media. Clean out all of it. Get rid of them folks. It's time for you to level up. And the people who is real, they gonna be there. The people who stick around, the people who show who they truly are, those people stay. Everybody else can go. There's been many times in life that we as a whole are supposed to clean house, but we procrastinate on doing that, and then we have issues. Trust your gut. Trust your instincts, brothers and sisters. If somebody don't seem right, just call it out. It's better that you rip the Band-Aid off than you keep people around you who you got to second guess. I'm telling you. That's right, King Connect said it. Light has no fellowship with darkness. Somebody says, I need the right ones around me. That's a fact. Somebody says, I've been isolating for the most part after an 8-year relationship. I just have been reading my Bible and repenting for my sins and asking for deliverance. I appreciate it. Absolutely. Yep. Somebody says sometimes they try to gaslight you until you're thinking you're the problem. It's wild in these times. That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm gonna address both of those comments, right? To the first brother, first and foremost, congratulations. I'm glad that you are on the right path. You're repentant, reading your scripture, staying in the word, staying in the faith. And I'm glad that these videos edified you. Praises to the Most High for that. Then secondly, the brother just, made some real pivotal points about gaslighting. Look, this is what energy vampires do. Look, you gotta be the bad guy in somebody's movie. It just so happens, you brothers and sisters who are walking a narrow path, you're gonna be the bad guy in a lot of people's rendition of you. They need a bad guy. They need it. They need a fall guy. They need somebody that they can blame. They need somebody that they can point the finger at because of their own shortcomings. That's what it really boils down to. And when I say shortcomings, I don't mean the words would be like I don't mean any like anything carnal when I say shortcomings. It's spiritual indeficiencies. Yeah, somebody said it. They gotta have a scapegoat. Got to. Somebody said, that's real. I know I'm not perfect, but those mind games are lethal. Gotta stay prayed up. Absolutely. And this can be anybody. Be your own mama. Be your own dad. Be your own sister. Be your own brother. Soon as they see you trying to do something right for yourself, soon as they see you moving in a positive direction, they try everything they can do to cause you to stay exactly where you at. That's why the Bible says your foes will be they of your own household. Imagine somebody see you striving for excellence, striving to make it to the next stage in life, and they're trying to hinder that. And they doing it in the most sneaky, manipulative ways possible. That's a lot of times how they moving. Yep. Somebody says every time you want to break away from them, they come and plan. on your intelligence. Yeah, we got over 600 people in the room so far. We need 600 likes. We need 600 likes. Because I know half of you all may be just watching, just because you may be those people who just like to watch from the background and study your targets. That's what I be getting from that. Like, y'all looking at the good people in the chat, y'all listening to this positive conversation that's keeping people aware. Either you feel what I'm talking about or you them others. Either you feel where I'm coming from or you one of them others. The same exact people I'm talking about. Just be watching you. For what? Either you support somebody or you don't. It's simple as either you support it or you don't. Somebody says, let me see. Debbie says, New Breed, I love your videos and this chat is lovely. What a blessing. What a blessing. Thank y'all for getting the likes up. See, that actually affects the viewership. It really does. Yeah, I mean, look, this is the thing. A lot of people who message me about this phenomenon that takes place, saying, hey, I don't know what it is. This is how the messages tend to be. I don't know what it is, but it seemed like I'll be building with people, rocking with people, and it's like all of a sudden they cool at first, and then all of a sudden they just not moving right, or they'll get real disrespectful, or they'll start taking advantage of my kindness. And these are the type of messages I'm getting. Vanessa, thank you for the contribution. I appreciate the support. Well, I want to really give you some insight on this. There's a couple changes that got to be made if this continually happens to you. Number one, and you're going to have to set healthy boundaries. You're going to have to keep people at a distance. You're going to have to really learn how to test the spirits, as the Bible say. Look, if you're on the fence about a person, just give them time. Watch they reveal exactly who they are. Like, you know what? Let me see if this person is respectful of my time. Let me see if who this person is, because I'm not really sure who this individual is based on whatever was a red flag to you, right? Because people got to earn y'all's trust. I want to make this clear. People have to earn y'all's trust. And a lot of the times when you test in the spirit, you give these people time. They're going to show you what they were about. They're going to look at it like, I ain't getting what I want for this person. Let me show my horns. Let me lash out. Because it's a spiritual war. And don't fall for flattery. Look, this is something I learned a long time ago. If a person sings your praises and speaks very highly of you, there's times where you got to take it for a grain of salt. Reason being is because if you let it gas you up, if you let it make you feel some type of way when everybody is speaking highly on you, then when they speak low on you, it's going to affect you. It's going to really bother you, because you're going to have instances in life where people are going to speak highly of you, and you're going to have times where people speak low on your name. Now, if you let it bother you, then it can deter you from what you're here for. You can start living your life based on the opinions of other people. Let's see. Shani says, you're an amazing man. May God continue to bless you with all this wisdom and knowledge that you share with his people. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. All praises to the Most High. Somebody says sometimes insults are disguised as compliments. Interesting. That's interesting because I agree. That's true. Because someone will insult you because they really admire something. Look, a lot of the times you got a lot of enemies out here, brothers and sisters, because you're doing something right. You're following the word. That's what it really boils down to. Satan be summoning people. He be just summoning them, sending them. Somebody says, when you say it's a spiritual war, do the people glitching out and saying weird stuff actually realize they are doing it? Or is it the devil talking through them? I always thought it was a control room. That's a great question. Well, I broke down the dynamics of monitoring spirits once before, but I'm going to do it real quick once again. And I hear a lot of people talking about what monitoring spirits are online, right? And I'm going to add a different perspective. Hopefully it's real enlightening. A monitoring spirit is a demon that uses a weak vessel to watch God's chosen people. I repeat, a monitoring spirit is a demon that uses weak vessels to monitor and target God's chosen people. So when you be seeing these people geeking and tweaking, a lot of them are real unaware that they even being used. And a lot of the times those people gain real unhealthy obsessions with people. Like they can't stop. They can't stop watching you, talking about you. They can't stop gossiping about. They just can't stop. They literally are infatuated. Why? Because they're on assignment. The devil put them on an assignment to watch and criticize, scrutinize, ostracize, pretty much watch with despitefulness. The devil be turning people into human trolls and scoffers. So when you see people walking out, tweaking out, don't really have control over all their faculties, they're pretty much demon controlled. And the short answer would be, yeah, they don't have control no more. They empty vessels. And you're going to see a lot more of that in the future. People just really dumbing out and losing their mind. Why? Because they're not following the Most High. Somebody says, the solution, Project Non-Fuel Innovations, the ambitious initiative explores and develops revolutionary fuel sources to power and sustain future. I don't know if you just Googled that. What are we doing right now? Tiffany says, I'm grateful for you, Ak. Your videos have helped me so much. Thank you for walking in your purpose and allowing the Most High to use you. All praises to the Most High. Thank you. I appreciate that. See, I'm glad that the word is getting across and that these videos are actually helping a lot of people. And, a lot of the times, y'all dictate what I'm going to talk about because I just go in my Instagram inbox. Or I'll go on my email and this is the stuff y'all want to hear because that's what y'all asking me about. And it's like the spirit be moving because I be finding it strange in a good way that, a lot of people be going through the same thing around the same time. And that's how I know, the Most High's people be in syncrecy. Like we literally be on code. We be going through the same things. And sometimes the Most High will even put me through something just so I can come through it out the other side. And I'm able to deliver a message for you all who going through it. That happens a lot, actually. I go through something that everybody can relate to, just the Most High push me through it first. And sometimes y'all's stories, he'll push you through something first. That's where iron sharpen iron come through. And there's an alignment with our people. Telling you, yeah, that's right. The Lord's body be moving in one direction at the same time. Yep, telling you. Yeah, but you know, some of y'all wondering why they switching up on you. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this: they didn't really switch up. They just revealed who they were. Y'all thinking they switched up. You look, you are thinking about the idea of who you thought those people were, and a lot of times you hold on to that, brothers and sisters. And this is when you get into the spirit of searching for closure with people, because you're holding on to the idea of who you thought that person was. That person was a mirage. You know what I'm saying? That person was faking. That person was putting on a facade. That person, them people, listen, a lot of people are wearing masks out here. A lot of people are just being, you know, being grifters. A lot of people are just trying to fit in. They're chameleons. And that's what you got to understand, because you live in a world where just wants everybody just wants to fit in, y'all. Yeah, that's right. Somebody said that is true. Facts, breed. People who are not fully submitted to the Most High get activated by Satan. This is a fact. It's 100% facts. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's what it really be. They didn't switch up. They only reveal who they were. Stop holding on to what you thought it was. And this goes for any kind of relationships, friendships, intimate relationships. Look, sometimes sometimes we you get fooled. Everybody plays the fool once, man. Everybody plays the fool sometime. Just like the Jezebel. Let me point out what the Jezebel is for you guys, right? Jezebel don't necessarily come in an authoritative fashion. Some of you brothers that cross paths with Jezebel, and Jezebel was motivating you. Jezebel was nice. Jezebel stroked your ego. Jezebel was telling you all the great things. Jezebel was flattering you. Jezebel was making you feel great. Jezebel was pushing you to do great things. She motivated you. And then all of a sudden, Jezebel showed who Jezebel was. So, what I'm trying to explain to you is like, just because somebody carries certain attributes about themselves and through their words can make you feel a certain way or think a certain way, does not mean that the person is of the Most High. And it doesn't mean that you're supposed to deal with that person. So, like, brothers and sisters, listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Testing the spirit is the message of this video. You have to test the spirit of people. And it has to be an in-depth test. Your prayer life have to be on point. Because if they are the same spirit of you, that you have, the Holy Spirit, you will know. You will know. Somebody said it. They said they definitely learned that the hard way. Facts. That's a fact. Let me see. That's real talk. Somebody says it's like you know but don't know, and then you fall for it. Right. Yeah, the OJ said it. They're smiling your face. All the while they trying to take your place. Them backstabbers. Backstabbers, they smiling in your face. I'm telling you. That's why you got to make sure that you're not out here trying to be accepted by every social circle. And look, that is a recipe for destruction. That's asking to line yourself up. And I'm gonna tell you, these ravenous wolves, they can sense when you trying to be accepted. Oh, they smell that like a shark smells blood. Oh, they want to fit in with us. Oh, they trying to be a part of our clique. Oh, they that's the world you living in. And they thinking how they could take advantage of that. See, a lot of us brothers and sisters of truth don't want to fit in with nobody. Everybody's trying to align themselves with us. Everybody's trying to fit in with us and be around us. That's how it be a lot of the times for you brothers and sisters. But if you fall for that, trying to be accepted, you're going to have problems. Be different. I realize there's people from all ages and demographics who gravitate towards this material. And if you one of them YNs, YGs, I'm telling you now, be different. Be different. Have your own opinion. Stick to your own opinion. That's what makes you you. That's what makes you rare. I don't care if you in high school, junior high, college. Be you. Everybody else can be liking one thing and you just be you. And that's how leadership is activated. People are going to begin to envy that, because then you're going to have people trying to be you. You being you, now you got people trying to be you. Somebody said, I miss them be you movements, right? Yeah, everybody out here nowadays is just copy and paste, man. Monkey see, monkey do. No originality, no substance, nothing. Bunch of impersonators, that part. Let them switch up. They doing y'all a favor. When people switch up on you, they doing you a favor. Let them go. They can't go where you going anyway. They can't go where you going anyway. They're not meant to go. Y'all get them likes up. Get the likes up on the video. For the record, right over here, we got to get like 80, 90% of the audience liking the video just for these people on these platforms to send the notifications out. I don't know why they do that for my platform, but that's how it be. Somebody said, are you doing a 200K live stream? Absolutely. Once I make it to 200K, I'm going to stream for some hours and we're going to have a whole celebration. Hopefully it doesn't take this long, but once I hit 200K, maybe it'll be right around the time of the album release. That part. We'll do the whole album release around the 200K mark. That'd be crazy. That album is finna be fire. It's gonna be fire. Pretty soon, I am gonna be dropping a single. I'm gonna be dropping the first single. I'm gonna be dropping the first single soon. So I'm gonna let that thing spin for a couple months before the album drop. Singles coming. Somebody says they are crazy. LOL. They try to compete with you while trying to be you. Exactly. That's how we be. crazy. Somebody said I'm definitely cutting folks off in my life 2025. Yeah, man. A lot of people, they got to go, man. A lot of people got to go. If you find yourself stagnated with the people that you have in your life right now, then you got the wrong people in your life. And I'm constantly reminding you, brothers and sisters, of this for a reason. Eventually, it's all going to make sense. Why did New Breed always make material telling us to be aware of who we around, to get people out, to take your solo journey for a season or two? Um, why is New Breed always speaking about being watchful to how people are? Look, there's going to come a time where you're going to look up in this country, or worldwide rather. You're going to look around and you're going to be glad you got those people out of your circle, because you're going to be able to look back and see where they at. And you're going to be able to survive, maintain, and thrive through all of what's coming to this planet. So I know it's like I'm very adamant on this message, because not only do I have life experiences with betrayal and people switching up and all of these kind of things, but I also know what's coming. And I know in order for you all to be with the right people, you got to weed out the toxic people. And if you're one of those people out there who going through it with individuals, you need to end the toxic cycle. You must be the one who end it, because you're held to a higher standard than all of those other people. You got to be the one to end it. You got to be the one that break free, so you can get around your tribe, so you can get around your people. I can remember doing this jamboree that we did, just being around good people, being around people who relate. Oh man, it was just a very good moment where you're around people who've all been through or have gone through what you've gone through, or have a level of discernment and wisdom that you can share with. That's what type of environments you want to set up for yourself. In order to do that, you want to have to get right. You want to have to get people up out of there. Yeah, ain't nothing like being around like-minded people where you can actually be comfortable. And what makes this platform different from any other platform, we actually do these events. Now, I'm not saying I'm the only platform that does events. I'm just saying that it ain't too many melanated brothers on YouTube that's actually showing up doing events with their audience. It's not too many people do that. I see some of the females doing it. There's a couple people who have done it. Make no mistake about it. But there's not really too many people doing it right now, right? And I think that's important. Somebody says even family fronts wants to see you succeed and be happy. I'm not sure what you're saying there. Um, but I'm telling y'all, man. Y'all know what it is, though. I just wanted to come through with this live stream. I'm actually about to get on some music right now. I got some work to put in, some tracks to put out in the near future. So, hey, look, somebody said front means act. Okay, they act. Okay. Uh, Somebody said New Breed been faithful showing up, and as a single black woman, I thank you. God sent. Thank you. I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. Man, y'all been great. It's always a blessing building with y'all. I love touching bases with y'all. And I got more material coming, man. Y'all just stay posted. It seems that you have to check your it seems like you have to check the YouTube app just to see if I'm live these days because I don't know how they do this thing. But anyway, more material coming. Y'all be blessed out there. Thank y'all. Shalom and peace.